Firsty has helped twofold: to increase sales and help us with our reduced labour costs. Reduced labour costs by choice, but also because of circumstances of what the well-documented industry issues are at the moment with lack of staffing. But really, it's to help provide a service across the whole ground floor of our property. Any sort of nooks and crannies and snugs have all been covered by the app, and all of our outside gardens and grounds, all around by the pool area, the spa grounds. Really comprehensive ground floor covering here at the hotel. And we've been able to capture sales that we just wouldn't have been able to serve and service that demand. So it's increased sales to the tune of several £1,000s a week. At our peak, we chose to have several areas of our hotel still waitress served, and the areas that we genuinely couldn't, we had covered by the app. And I have to say, it's been fantastic to change it accordingly to our business demands and or our staffing. Certain areas have had certain menus, and it's just been really fantastic, really from the guest perspective, to provide a service that they would come to expect of a high quality 4-star hotel, and also to be able to provide a commitment to deliver it on the back end from the hotel here. It's been fantastic. So it's done really good to improve sales. Having the ability to update Firsty's inventory of our dishes and ingredients is absolutely paramount to what we do. In hospitality, you have the freshness and seasonality of a product. You might only be able to get 10 of something in or 12 of something in. And to be able to work with live inventory on your stock, being able to update that from a user's perspective, it makes sure that you're never going to oversell a product and disappoint the guest. You're never going to put a member of staff in a compromising position where they've overpromised and we have to go back and under-deliver. So that functionality has been absolutely fantastic for the hotel. Consumers have come a long way in a very short space of time, and that's a really important element that has to be taken into consideration here. We've seen a major shift in consumer behaviour, where this is something that would never be seen really in a mainstream or high-end product, and now is very commonplace, and the consumers are much more in tune with the expectations. They see what's going on. Even areas that we have covered by waiting staff, we still put the QR code and give the consumer the choice, because actually that's something they really value. We have all those familiar touch points that you'd come to expect from a wonderful product like ours, but we give them the choice, and very much you'll see them taking that into their own hand and scanning menus and ordering drinks and food accordingly. And yeah, it's great. So it's been interesting to see that change. When it came to reviewing Firsty as our nominated supplier for sort of food ordering and integration, it was a bit of a no-brainer. There were many areas of USPs really compared to others out there. I have to say, being in charge of a business that has extremely high variable costs, it was quite attractive to have a fixed payment method where I knew exactly what this was going to cost me every single day across the property. And another thing is that the money drops straight into our account. It isn't managed or owned by a third party for them to be given back. So it was extremely clear and very useful to understand where I stood on costs. So excellent from Firsty's point of view. The integration of Firsty into our hotel has been paramount to 2021's successful summer. The delivery of our expected standards, the commitment to it, improved sales, and working in hand with the pressures that are put upon any hotel and restaurateur. This has been a lifeline for us, and I would recommend it without hesitation.